Morning, morning. Saturday the 1st of November, 2008, Penrith, Cumbria. All Saints Day. Boy, it's been quite a long, strong Christian week, this, for me. Powerful stuff. Going into the New Testament now, this is Matthew. An eye for an eye. You have heard that it was said, eye for eye and tooth for tooth. But, I tell you, do not resist an evil person. If someone strikes you on the right cheek, turn to him the other also. And if someone wants to sue you and take your tunic, let him have your cloak as well. If someone forces you to go 1 mile, go with him 2 miles. Give to the one who asks you, and do not turn away from the one who wants to borrow from you. Again, as I probably said before, amen, I disagree with that last, but neither a lender nor a borrower breathes, the way I was brought up. But I think the idea is that if someone is in need, then satisfy their needs. But the big question, the big absolute undeniable fact is that Christ came to give us a new way. Turn the other cheek. i.e., if someone for whatever reason commits an act of violence against you, don't respond with violence. Respond with love. It's as simple as that. I was listening to Oliver Stone on the radio this morning. He's an American producer of films and slightly unusual view on things he takes. But the parting question was, what do you think of America? Is it a Christian country? And he sort of said, well, you're going to get a quote out of me and this and that, and you know. But he said it. I mean, it's a point that to me is perfectly clear. How can a country describe itself as Christian if it commences a war? So I think he's talking about Korea. He said 3 wars. I think Korea, Vietnam, and then obviously the war in Iraq, or 2 wars in Iraq. For whatever reason. He's saying he went to Vietnam, and he's a Buddhist now, right? His father was Jewish and his mother was Roman Catholic or something. Or the other way around. But, you know, and the priest was saying, you know, go and kill in God's name. No, no, and no. The former Archbishop of the Church of England. I personally spoke directly to his face at the Cathedral and Abbey Church of St Albans on the first war in Iraq, which started on Thursday, the 19th of January, 1991, with which I disagree profoundly. But I can't stop the world doing this, but I do know what I think and feel about it. I'm trapped in this world where mankind seems to think, in general, they can put God in his pocket, their pockets, and, you know, get on with it. This is not the case. Throughout this week, I've gone right through the Bible, the Old Testament in particular, coming across these passages about, you know, repent, prepare ye the way of the Lord. If you go astray from God's way, then yes, he will forgive you if you come back to God. But if you don't, you're in trouble. And it's clear I'm living in such an age. Just look at the world. It's awash with arms. America produces the most. Russia second, Britain third, France fourth, China fifth, Canada sixth. And these arms are just to store away? Not to be used? Of course they're going to be used. Therefore, we cannot purport to be a Christian country. Therefore, you can't say the Lord's Prayer and the 2 commandments on a Sunday or any other day of the week and pretend you're a Christian. I am a Christian. I'm fighting my very best to see I love you, my Lord.